what's happening, everybody? Truckin' Rob. I want to make a quick little video for you guys on these little pieces of equipment that I picked up. Not exactly sure what they are. It's going to York air conditioners, so probably some kind of air handling or filtration something. I'm not exactly sure. It doesn't say on the bills, it just says generic packaging, so who knows. I just wanted to give you guys kind of a view of how I secured this down. This would be for your oddball stuff that you run into out here. You don't want to put straps over the top of this. You got to use chains, and remember the golden rule, steel on steel. Anything that's heavy and steel, you should more than likely be using chains on it, right? So what we got here is these are about 9,000 pounds a piece, and they're welded together there in the front. That's all. So it's 2 pieces total on the flatbed. So these are welded together. So this is all one piece here. As you can see, I like putting a little strap. It doesn't mean much, but I put it there. It takes me 40 seconds maybe to put a strap on the front there, just to make me feel good. Then 4 chains on this, 1 on each side for both units. And we got a small loop up there, hooked, coming down, pulling. You always want to pull towards the center. You don't want to pull. Sometimes you can pull it back, but if you've got them stacked up, if I had more on here, you wouldn't be able to do them out at an angle like that. So it's always easier to pull towards the middle, and that's what most of the guys are going to say to do anyway, is pull it towards the middle. Just helps keep it stable. So we got a small loop up there coming down through the rail. Some of you guys' trailers might be different, so do whatever you got to do, coming down and then coming back up, and then coming down and then back up, and then a ratchet binder, and then I bungeed the excess chain so it's not flopping around in the wind. All right, that's pretty much the basics to tying down any kind of equipment that you're not sure, that's just a little bit weird. And then the same thing on this one, pulling towards the middle, going down through the rail, up the rail, and down. Pretty simple, guys. But I just felt like I would show this to you. I get lots of questions on how to chain stuff down. I'm always getting pictures from everybody. Hey man, what should I do? So now I'm going to refer you to a video. Go watch the video, man. I made a video about that. So always want kind of a small loop up here. You don't want to make a big loop because it'll be sloppy. You want that tight, but not too tight up there at the top. And again, depending on the equipment you're hauling, those holes will be different. Sometimes you might have to actually take the cotter pin out and take the hook off, and then fish the chain through and then put the hook back on, because the hole is too small. Or you can see if that hole were small, we've got a slot there. So usually you got a few options, but sometimes you'll have to take the hook off, which ain't a big deal. Just get a pair of pliers, remove that cotter pin. I would recommend, I'm usually able to reuse the cotter pin. Try to get a little bit better view for you there. Usually try to reuse that, but sometimes they break or just get old. So go to Home Depot, any hardware store, really. Your local hardware store should have cotter pins. That's always a good thing to keep in the toolbox for spares, just in case you lose one or one breaks or whatever. So good thing to have. And then there's the strap on the front. Just because, guys, just because. Again, it took me less than 40 seconds, I guarantee it. Just threw that on there, put some corners, and we're done. Just to help keep it from sliding forward and coming into the truck, right? So, all right. Well, that's about it. I'm gonna take this load on out of here. down in Laredo and going to San Antonio. Not a big run, but that's the job. Let me back out here again, get you guys another view on this one. Pulling towards the middle, down the rail, up over, down again, and then up to a binder. You can use a ratchet binder, snap binder, doesn't matter. I generally grab my ratchet binders first, just because they're quick and easy and quite a bit safer. Some guys are hardcore snap binders. They don't even own any ratchet binders. Hey, that's fine. You do your thing. So as long as it's secured and it's legal, that's all that matters. So, all right, guys, that's it on this. Hope you guys maybe learned something a little bit, or can come back and watch this, and it might be something different, but it's basically going to be the same concept on something like this. So, all right, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down there, and remember to be the professional and set the example. I'll talk to you later, guys.